Hi folks, Bryant here with the Open Range, a place where we have open discussion about a wide range of topics. I've been gone for a little while making these videos. Apologize about that. I'm going through some occupational changes at the moment, training for a new job and things like that, which has me out of state. And then I also was sick for about a week with some allergy stuff that I normally get around this time of year. I don't know what it is, but something this time of year usually gets to me. But anyway, all's good. We're back at it. We're going to try to keep up with our 2 videos a week deal and see how we can continue with those and go on from there. I wasn't really sure what to talk about on this day. I've got a lot of topics, but I don't have a lot thought about that's not the right way to say all that. I haven't thought a lot about what to say about some of those. So I was thinking about some things of what I wanted to talk about today. I guess we're just going to let's talk about happiness, because I've seen some people that could probably use to talk about that and what I think about how to achieve that and what it means and things like that. And there's some different things that different people think about that and stuff like that. You know, one of the things that goes with that is people say, oh, well, money can't buy happiness. Well, yes and no. I think that if you are financially stable, I think that can help in your happiness. But having to worry about bills and buying food and clothes and shelter and things like that, all of those things can make for a very difficult life, depending on your level of comfort. You know, now some people can be comfortable living in the woods and eating animals and, things like that, and they don't require a lot of money, but they don't have all these looming issues on them, a lot of which can be handled with money. So I think it's important to use that phrase carefully, in that no, money can't buy happiness, but financial stability and whatever that means to you in your life and other people's situations is important to lowering your stress, and having lower stress can help happiness levels, I feel. So at the core of happiness for me, and the way that I've learned to think about it over the years in different situations and things, so it's something I can sometimes still struggle with, although I think I'm a fairly happy person. You don't have to be happy all the time. You can feel bad or angry or sad or whatever. I mean, it's healthy to go through a wide range of emotions. Just don't get stuck in a negative one, I don't think. But at the core of it, I think happiness comes from the self. And if you cannot be happy in whatever your situation is, in whatever's going on in your life, if you can't look at it and find some happiness in it, then nothing will make you happy. No material things, no other people, none of that will make you happy. You have to plant the little seed in the back of your mind that says, hey, it's cool, it can always be worse. Whatever is going on is cool. I can handle it. I know that I can take care of it. It might take longer. I might have to sacrifice something, whatever. But I can be happy just to be happy. And that little seed will grow, and one day you'll wake up and that seed will have grown into a plant in your brain, and boom, that's it. It'll like a light switch will turn, and you'll be like, you will understand, at least this is kind of how it happened with me, you will understand that you are your own key to your own happiness. And that once you have that figured out and you're able to be satisfied with yourself and not at the influence of other people, that happiness will spread. It'll spread to things that you do. You'll stop doing things that make you unhappy and try to associate yourself with people and activities and things that you do enjoy and that do provide happiness, and comfort to you and your soul and whatever, and you'll stop worrying about what other people say or think or tell you to do. If it's not good for you, then you shouldn't be doing it. But it all starts with you. And I don't think that you are able to really be happy, like say in a relationship or something like that, until you understand that you are the center of your own happiness. Because another person will struggle and spend time to make you happy and work and devote themselves to you to try to make you happy. But if you are not happy yourself, all of that work will eventually be for naught. And it'll just cause friction and a fight and negative, bad, gross things, and nobody really wants that. I think even at people that might unfortunately enjoy negative stuff, I think that they're still seeking happiness in their own way, and hopefully your happiness doesn't come from hurting other people or things like that. I think that might be misplaced, personally. Yeah. But whatever, that's another topic. So anyway, I just wanted to say and talk about, and I'd like to hear what makes y'all happy. I've found over time, through different relationships with people, whether they were intimate type relationships or just friends, people, relationships with people in general, that I've learned that I have to be satisfied with my own life, and I'm not satisfied with my life, then I have to do what it takes to be satisfied with my life. Nobody can provide happiness for me. I have to provide it for myself. I've been fortunate that a dream of mine as a kid has come to fruition, and in off-road racing, and that the feeling that I get being inside of a race car and being around a race car and things like that, I think I can label that as pretty close to my happy place, so to speak. It comes with its own frustrations, but even those frustrations, I enjoy working through them and things like that. And I'm thankful that I have that, and that I have found that place where I do enjoy myself the most, and try to make the most of the experiences and whatnot. And I think that's important, find things that feed your soul in a positive manner, that make you feel good about the person you are, that make you want to work harder and do more and be better. Those are the places where your happiness will begin to develop. But again, it comes from you. You have to be happy, be a happy person. If you're not, that nobody can make you happy. And then that saying will apply, that money can't buy happiness. But it can buy race cars, and you've never seen a person frown in a race car. That's not true. I've seen people frown in the race cars, especially when they're upside down or have the wheels broke off or whatever, But anyway, I think the happiness starts with you. I think that everyone can be happy, and you have to... I have a hard time describing this, and I use this description for other things too, but your brain is extremely powerful, and you control your brain. So that makes it sound like the brain is a separate entity, which it kind of is, but you use your brain to tell your brain to do things. So that's where it's kind of weird and difficult to explain. But what I'm trying to say is, use your brain and know that you have to tell yourself that it's okay, everything's good, you can handle whatever comes your way, and the lights are going to go out. There we go. And you control your own happiness. So you have to plant that seed in your brain and let it grow and feed it and encourage that with positive things. Good music, good books, good company, good thoughts, positive thinking. The Power of Positive Thinking. It's a book. I haven't read it. I'd like to, but it's true. That your brain is an amazing thing to control you and your life, and everything that surrounds you. You can control with your brain, but you have to be able to program your brain to work that way. And so you tell yourself, "Hey, I'm just going to be happy." And it's going to take a while, but work on it. Something we all have to work on, And like I said, there are times when you're not, and that's fine. that, everyone needs to be able to express their wide range of emotions, whether it's by themselves or with someone they trust or whatever, or be like little kids and have a meltdown in the middle of the shopping mall or something. It happens. You got to get that stuff out. Harboring all that negativity will fight your happiness. But like I was saying, you control your own happiness. I'm trying to find the good light in here. It's too dark outside. Anyway, you control your own happiness. Don't worry, be happy. All that stuff that people say, it's true. And be positive. Everything's good. You can handle whatever you're dealing with at the moment. You're awesome. These lights keep going out. That's not awesome. Don't worry. You can do it. You got this. You can be happy. Everyone can be happy. And if we're all happy, the world will be a better place. So that's all I got on my discussion for happiness today on this episode of The Open Range. I want to say it's episode 15, but I'm not sure if that's right. It'll be in the title correctly. Again, like, share, subscribe, please. All these things that helps get these views out and get people to see these things. And you may know somebody that needs to hear this, or you may need to hear it or something like that, and I'd like to talk to you about it. So tell me what makes you truly happy, a place where you feel different than anywhere else. What is that place? What music is that does that for you? What do you read? Who are you around? Let's talk about it. Leave some comments below. Leave some comments about some things you'd like to talk about in the future. That way I get some more ideas of what else to put in these videos, and so I can keep going with this idea. I've got a notebook full, but like I said, I didn't really have a lot of thoughts about some of those right at the moment. So I kind of just picked this one to something I've thought about for many years, and had situations to where I have to think about it for many years. And it's something I work on every day. It's something everyone should work on every day. It'll feed across all other people. So yeah, don't worry, be happy. Thanks for watching The Open Range. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.